I am the biggest lightweight. 1 Prosecco, 2 Prosecco, 3 Prosecco, no! Which kind of led me to think of relating my capability to hold alcohol in reference to my attraction to someone. Like, if I have a little bit of you, I'll be alright, but if I have too much, then I'm actually just gonna like keel over. Does it mean that I'm saying I'm weak like that? I don't know. But I'm just a lightweight like that. And obviously if it tastes good, I'm gonna keep on consuming and just being lost in that and just enjoying that and embellishing in that. I think sometimes too often we complicate things, and sometimes it's just straight, give me no chaser. You're the only one I want on my taste buds. Ever since that song was released, I've had so many black women come up to me and say to me, babe, that is like my whole life. It is a case of like your resting face isn't the most pleasant, and sometimes it's a case of like, at the moment, I'm not really in the mood to be like the bubbly, bouncing off the wall character. So sorry if I don't come across like I'm here, but today I'm fighting about all that I can't really talk about. Just kind of accept that we're gonna be in different spaces at different times, you know? Everyone's on a journey, and you just have to kind of just accept that. One day might be a good day, and another day might not be. So depending on where I'm at, doesn't mean you're gonna get a different person every time you meet me, but it's just different moods, isn't it? Life gets in the way. I think that's definitely been one of the most honest places that I've been in when I was writing Leave Me Be. You have friends and like relatives who you speak to about their relationships and things are going bad, you only hear one side of the story, but some things are just like, wrong is wrong. And I know like none of us are perfect or anything, but you know, it's so hard to see so much potential go to waste, especially when you know of other potential situations that person can be in. Someone else that could probably treat them better. It's heartbreaking, man. And also there's an element of, if somebody's willing to stay in a certain relationship or predicament, then they haven't reached that point where they think of themselves highly enough to know that they don't deserve that. And that's difficult, and it's also hard when you're the one that's going through it, when you're in it, you know. It's hard, it's easy for everybody else to say, and nobody knows your struggle. But yeah, often caught between what your heart wants and what your mind wants. I can be the type of person that wants everything. I want it all. I want to have everything without sacrificing anything, and that's not possible. And sometimes that just gives me the feeling of just like not wanting to deal, just wanted to have a moment to myself to regroup. Obviously running away is not the best option, but you know, you just need that me time just to kind of center yourself and just be a little bit selfish with my answers. Who am I gonna appease with that? Who's gonna be happy? Someone's gonna be unhappy. I'm not gonna be able to please everyone in my personal life, career decisions, family, so things that we just don't really talk about. The whole line about me saying I'm changing faces, because sometimes when you're growing you just feel like you're morphing into a different person, which almost made me feel at times like, are you two-faced? Are you a different person in different surroundings, or you just changing? It's just a part of growth and a part of my journey. Social media especially has changed the concept of cheating, because it's so easy to kind of like interact with someone that you've never met before, slide in the DMs, send pictures that disappear after 5 seconds. Someone can make a mental note of. It makes it easier, and it makes everything so much more accessible. People believe that if you're not physically touching someone, you're not cheating. It's like, no babe, it's peak, yeah? And it's emotional, isn't it? It just turns into an emotional affair. If you're conversing with more than one person on that level, then that's exactly what it is, isn't it? And then having conversations that you don't want to tell your significant other about. Like, it's just like, no. Males and females alike, people in general, seeing something, tapping like, DM, hee, kiki, picture, swipe. I don't want to be the WhatsApp message, like the last thing before you go to bed. I want to be a phone call that you make in the middle of the day when you've only got a few minutes to spare. That was like the concept behind swimming. It was like, don't want to be an afterthought, innit? You want to be like the thought in the middle of your day, because it makes me feel like important. It makes me feel like, yeah, I really want to talk to you. without control, just feeling you just like slowly creeping into my heart and my feelings. It's just an airy kind of feeling of like catching feelings, or airy kind of feeling of knowing somebody's catching feelings and you kind of feel the same. It's just a nice space to be in because that bit never comes back. It's just like the newness, fresh.